I got some beautiful messages. Okay. Thank you to all those communicating with me, telling me be mindful. Okay. So in one of the three part picker cards, there was messages of love coming in. Okay. So I got some additional messages afterwards. So if you're watching this, you felt led to, let me check this out. Well, I got the two cups supported by the hangman. So that said, you know, the romance you're seeking. All right. Then we got the Page of Swords. This, the overall message I'm picking up from this is be cautious. Then we have the Seven of Swords, mischief. So, what is happening behind the scenes is as you're preparing for victory and justice, someone else is definitely preparing the same. This is where these love readings are coming in. Like I feel this energy radiating from this aspect and portion of my body. And it's like, oh, I'm getting it. Someone is doing love spells so you won't get the justice you need. This is why we're doing legal advice. I feel as if this aspect is having pressure put on it, like this, my heart chakra, as if someone is trying to get in from here. What messages? Oh, let me flip the card. Okay, so legal advice. You guys, if you clicked on this, you're preparing for some court with a ex-partner who is basically trying to delay justice because they know that they have fucked you over. So much to the point that Knight of Swords, the bottom of the deck energy, like before, after I had got the Two of Cups energy supported by the Hangman energy, I saw the Death card at the end on the bottom of the deck. I didn't pay attention to it, but what I picked up from the Death card is something needs to be cleaned up. Something's being cleaned up, and someone is energetically interfering okay. I'm gonna read the book. Knight of Swords, and then I'll tell what I pick up from here. Knight of Swords and Two of Cups and the Hangman, supported by the Sun. So what's happening is you're preparing to get your children back if you're watching this. The bottom of the deck energy is judgment. I'm about to read these, okay? So this means if you're seeing this, you're getting your children back. But someone, a Knight of Swords, a very cold-hearted individual, is receiving karma. So they're doing a lot of energy manipulation in the form of trying to get you to sway their way. Even though it's not working, you're getting messages about love. And with the Hangman coming here, I'm feeling feeling that there is love for you, but I feel the love that you're getting is self-love right now before you actually meet somebody. Because this person, I'm going to show you this layout. I'm going to show you this layout. This layout is very interesting. The way I set these cards up is blowing my mind. Sudan, Africa. Sudan, Africa. Let me write that down. Actually, I'm going to remember. But I'm going to show you this layout. If you are working on getting your kids back, here's what's taking place to distort the whole case, all right? We have the sun. This, your children are being used to keep you from actual love. Now, a cold-hearted individual, I'm starting to see the reading idea wasn't wrong. It was more so not now. Hangman, not now. Not now. Two of Cups. Gotta finish basically closing out a cycle with somebody who is really basically they're getting hella judgment right now. A cold-hearted narcissist is getting a lot of karma right now, and they're not learning their lesson. Still doing love spells on you so that you can come to them, so you can take on their karma. And they're using the kids. Basically, your freedom is your children. Like, I know this sounds weird. You know, one may say, I was trapped with the baby. No, this child is freedom. Not only when you get your child back, you get the love of a lifetime. So you'll have your child. You'll have love and you'll have peace. So self-love is being encouraged right now. Before, this person was doing magic on you guys so you could attract people just like them. And now they're trying to basically get you to go back to them. So everything they did to separate you from your children stays hidden in the dark. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So when you see this, yeah, so that's the custody battle going. These cards don't play. Yes, I took my cat nap. Okay. Cat nap, our cat nap. You never know if a cat nap gonna be 5 minutes or it's gonna be 6 minutes or if it's gonna be 3 hours. But you know what I'm picturing, there's the energy of somebody who has the personality of a cat, and it catches someone off guard. Somebody who ain't shit is around someone who has a cat personality, and this person, a page of cups, bottom of the deck energy, be catching this person doing fuck shit. And so somebody's also holding on to your child because your child has information about them. So they're trying to keep your child to them because your child has a personality of a cat, so that whatever your child knows about them doesn't come out. Let me read what this page of cups says, and then I'm going to get another message. When that poster falls, I get messages. As usual, the page brings in a youthful perspective, but he is still willing to take a good look at his reflection in order to understand his true feelings. This shows that your child is emotionally mature. Your child is studious, fun, young at heart, innocence of youth, fresh, can relax and take time to gaze deeply into their feelings and motives. This your child is creative. Your child is emotionally mature and they're dealing with an immature parent. So if you're watching this, you're working on getting custody of your child, and you've either dealt with individuals who have made the process more difficult than it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Like to the point where their envy and jealousy got them to the point where they was like, I'm willing to make sure you stay tethered to this person, even though I know this person is mentally and emotionally unstable. We're going to basically scapegoat you because you trigger us, and we're going to just let this person's immaturity slide. Okay? So, but the thing is, you are getting so close to getting your kids back, and this person senses it. They're trying to do everything they can to delay the process while they're getting karma. Now, I'm not sure what this card is. This deck is new to me. High Priestess. This is a good, very good symbol. One second. Hang out for fun. Ten of Pentacles. Treats, success, and family are inarguably intertwined. Your success was not a flash in the pan. It's been a long process, and now you have a complete fulfillment. Take note of the arched doorway here, a bridge that represents connection, love, and respect. So be generous. Good relationships and returning affection bring their own reasons to pure with contentment. This person did readings on you and saw that you're getting your kids back. Basically, everything you're working towards, you're getting. Everything that was taken from you with from trauma and out of your Akashic records is returning to you. This person doesn't yet understand they can't take it from you, because every time they come around you or anybody, people lose shit. Like silly shit. Like when I say silly shit, you could have just won the fucking lottery and it gets lost. Either for some of these people, their karma and energy is so bad, people don't want to be around them. It's like you could have won $375 off a scratch off, and you come around this person's energy and it gets robbed. You could have won $10. As quick as you want it, you lose it. So this person has been using divination to spy on you, because with this high priestess, this is saying, the cards say everything that was stolen from you is returning to you in abundance. Even your children. Okay? So this person is no longer doing magic so that you can attract the wrong people, because they're so selfish. They're like, I want you to share with me. So one of the readings I did says you are going to meet your divine counterpart, and you're going to know when you meet them. Oh, and it said, the world. You're going to meet your divine counterpart when this situation is closed out with this person who has taken your child from you maliciously, who has been trying to actively turn your child against you. That's what it said. Because I asked, how will you know the sign? And we had two of cups come up, and we had the world. So this is when you have completely closed out a cycle with this person. Now, for some of you guys, you have been dealing with third party situations who have been trying to create the illusion that the only way we can actually, have you reconnect with your child is if you have to co-parent with this obviously this peaceful individual. No. That's a straight up lie. These people have been doing readings on you and you get everything. That's crazy. So I like these lives because I haven't I'm just chilling, vibing. And these cat naps are cool. I wake up like, ooh. Justice. This came out in another reading. Okay? Ace of Swords. If you happen to see that particular reading, this means you are getting your children back. This person's hand is being bitten. With this justice, not only are they getting karma, but all the magic they did on your children to turn them against you is backfiring. Because with this Ace of Swords, your children are remembering and they're feeling how deep your love is for them. For some of you guys, you're doing distance healing on your children. So your children are biting the hand that's taking care of them because they're starting to realize what love is, the truth. So your children are fighting back. Okay? This is very interesting. So the love you're looking for is going to come when you close out this cycle. Now, I'm picking up, you ain't going to be worried about a love interest. You will just be so happy to be with your kids, and this person is trying to prevent the truth coming out about how they have contributed to you being disconnected from your children. Also, what I'm picking up is everybody who had a part to play in your children being taken from you maliciously, using dark magic is going down too. See, anyone connected to your children being separated from you, who is connected to anyone like that's connected to the fathers of your children or the mothers of your children who are doing dark magic to keep you from your children, everybody going down because they're binded to this person. See, this person's done so much binding magic that their energetic field, people naturally get binded to them. And you're going to find a way to free your kids. Not only are your kids free, your freedom, you're going to find a way to free your kids. So everybody connected to your children are connected to this person. A lot of people are not realizing it yet, but when they start to realize that whenever this person makes a move, their life is impacted. That's what's happening now. As this person's receiving karma and reacting distastefully, their life is changing. We have the Temperance. And the Devil. Let me read the temperance. Okay. I looked at that and I'm interpreting it in some way, but I'm not exactly sure how to explain it right now. My intuition is saying whoever did you dirty is trying to come in as if they want to be friends with you, but they're trying to basically project their fear onto you. They're basically trying to manipulate you. For example, this cat is drinking the water because it has the fish's energy. So it's imagining, what's that fish gonna taste like? Let me just get a sip of the water. And you see how this fish over here is just like, I'm chilling. The fish is already aware the cat wants to eat it. This is why the fish is at the bottom. The fish could have risen to the top. So this says that you're fully aware of what's going on, but because these people have a history of um of creating an unfair advantage with you by exploiting you when you were naive about things, they don't have any humility to realize that that's a not a good way. Like they're sore losers. So because they do sore loser shit, they're basically trying to entice you, like, come to the top, come to the top. And the fish is like, I may be small and you may be big, but you know not to put your head in this bowl. You see? And the people that you would have been dealing with in the past, they think that because they were able to bamboozle you in the past, they think that you still the same dumb person you once was. They think you the same dumb person with power now. Okay? Temperance here is being described, and I keep seeing this death card, something about the end. Temperance reminds us that nothing is more satisfying than exercising self-restraint, except perhaps where fish are concerned. So these people with the devil card are obsessed with you. Moderation in all things, even seafood. The water in and outside of the bowl represents a spotless satisfaction that results from balanced behavior. The rays represent angelic equanimity. Go with the flow, not the trickle, not the flood. Patience can get results. So you're being advised to be patient because in this time, not only did an ex do found you a divination, the people from your past, they may have said, we don't do that stuff. They got into them cars, baby, or got somebody else to do it, and they saw you're gonna be wealthy as shit. You're gonna be set for life and your kids. So basically, with this what I just read about the angelic, they're trying to act angelic. They're basically copying you, your earth angel, and you're being advised to be patient with this process because these people with the devil card are obsessed with you. While you may have moderation, they don't have moderation. They don't, understand how this obsession is going to be their downfall. Like they're so obsessed with you, they're acting like you're taking on your personality. Now we got the devil. What this is telling me, I'm going to read the book, codependency. We have 3 stars here. So this is what I'm picking up here is there's a lot of magic being done despite them getting that karma, and it's going back to them. So now, with this false sense of loyalty, aka codependency, and you see how this cloudy, there's cloudy energy, and it's back here. These people are trying to figure out why their magic is not working on you. And if you can look into this dog's eyes, something ain't right. It's like you went to the pound or the animal shelter and picked up this cute dog that was just like, I'm here for you. And then you brought home a demon dog. Basically, this is what they want you to do. Take pity on me, and then they want to turn straight demon on you. They have entities on them. All right. Let me read the devil. I was wondering why I bought this deck today. Like most dogs, the devil is all bark and no bite. Upright. The dog's gentle expression, uplifted paw represent the lure of more base desires, such as slobbery and tail wagging. So you will have a lot of people from your past kissing your ass. And they gonna work, and I'm seeing this tower card over here. They gonna work overtime. I mean, they gonna work overtime to, hey, I changed. I support you. Some of them may not come in as who they are. They're gonna try to act like they're supporters of you. And something tells me if you have a social media platform, you're gonna pick on what energies to respond to and not respond to. Okay? They never expected you to like put yourself out there. The leash around the dog's neck symbolizes how we are held in bondage, slaves to our own self-destructive instincts. Yet looking closely, you can see that the leash is actually quite loose. The dog can free itself if it tries, but it is a dog and therefore incapable. So these people like being in bondage and they like putting you in bondage. Now with this tower card and that moon card standing out to me. Ooh, baby, baby. The tower. The tower represents sudden, unexpected change, chaos, and upheaval. Everything may be thrown into question. These people are experiencing severe upheaval and chaos. They're trying to figure out how to stop all the magic that they sent your way. The tower is the foundation you have built carefully over time. So the lives that they built is falling apart. Okay? Oh, and the star turned in reverse. I don't remember it. I remember I put the star down and it was upright. I guess I'll read that as well. The lightning strike seen through the window tells us that this unexpected change comes from a source far greater than ourselves. You feel you have no power or control. Two cats dive from the tower, clearly startled and unsure of what is happening. Falling down, you are humbled, but what if you leap? So these people are being humbled. Now, this star card, when I took it out, it was like this, and I looked down and it turned this way. So the star, like Polaris, this card guides us to our personal true north. You may be reversed. You may be having trouble seeing your star. Remember that anything standing in your way can be maneuvered around or knocked aside. So these people are in this energy where they're like, if there's a will, there's a way. Self-destructive behavior is getting them to fall to their knees. Now, this is going to be the funny part. We got the moon. You got these two dogs paying attention to the cat, but there is a whole crab in the middle. One of these dogs are about to be like, get crabbed. The moon. At night, we do our best work. Dream, recharge, or run madly around the room, knocking things over. These people do a lot of fuck shit at night with the moon rituals. Night is when you see most clearly your wishes, your desires, yourself. Pay no mind to the little dogs that would get in your way. They may create anxiety or uncertainty. So these people are doing spells so that you can have anxiety or uncertainty. but they're nothing more than pests. So stay unbothered. The crayfish represents the ego, hard-shelled and stubborn, which may also be unearthed in dreams. Follow your intuition, push through these fearful illusions, and you'll always make it home by morning. So you guys are gonna be having dreams so that you can release any fear illusions these people have sent your way. Um, just know, it's not that you are being psychically attacked. A lot of stuff is being released because you are preparing for something far greater than you can imagine. These people have done so much research on what you have coming, you know, they don't know how you gonna get it. All they know is they just aimed at stopping it. I'm sensing like with this moon card being the bottom of the deck, these people are doing so many readings on you. Let's see what's going on in these readings too, because the sun and judgment. Let me read this judgment card, because this is one beautiful card. What they're getting from these readings is that you're getting good karma. And they were used to basically fucking your good karma up before. You know, they developed an obsession with fucking your good karma up. That's the spell work they've been doing. Here comes the judge. We are our own toughest critics. The judge, it turns out, is you. This card invites you to examine your choices and actions. A feather represents the weighing of souls in the final accounting. Are you where you want to be? If not, are you doing what you need to get there? Weigh the scales. How do you rule? So what they're getting in these messages is that you are getting a lot of good karma. And all they're trying to do is disrupt it so that you can start to think that the past is happening again. But what's happening is the karma is going back to them. That's crazy. If you're getting all that bad karma, and well, you know what? It's not actually crazy. The way their psyche set up, they are hardwired for failure through great acts of self-destruction. Okay. You're gonna get a couple more messages. So how is this legal advice so you can know what's going on? See, a lot of us, before we go to court, when it comes to children and things like that, if you don't know what's going on, like I know for me, the both times I went to get my oldest daughter back, I was just like not sure what was going on. I was in this place of, and there had been a lot of spell work done on me. So this tells me that these people doing a lot of spell work. Exactly. 7 of Swords. The Emperor. Let me see what these other cards. I'm gonna tell you what they are. Yeah, that's 7 of Swords. So this is someone that is like watching you and like, why the hell is my spell work not working? There, you see how this cat looks annoyed, like this also is someone you can tell who's doing the spell work because this is someone that used to like, act like they were optimistic around you, but they will really be pessimistic on the inside, okay? Someone, not necessarily you, is trying to get away with some mischief. Perhaps trying to take what isn't rightfully theirs. So basically, the reason these people are holding on so tightly to your children is because they feel they can take your destiny if they take the children. This is deep. Whoever it is needs to face the music. The only way to ease the pressure is by dealing with the situation head on. It's wise to hold tight to your assets right now, emotional, intellectual, or otherwise. Be alert to others' deceptions. So, emotionally, you are being asked to give your emotions to yourself and your children. Anybody else? No, I mean, you may, have interactions with them, but have great emotional boundaries. You know what I'm saying? What is that one? Eight of Swords. This card is short on subtlety but long on symbolism. Well, you're all tangled. You're tangled up, all right. All those feelings of entrapment, of restriction, are restricting you from seeing things clearly and facing the facts. It's leaving you feeling isolated and vulnerable. You can break out of this, look inward, take responsibility, and face the music, and you'll see a path forward. So, Source is really going above and beyond to humble these people to face the music. Okay? These people are feeling as trapped as you, but worse. They're experiencing severe restrictions. So if you're wondering why, you were wondering, if you're wondering why you didn't take action on this case yet, you didn't want to go in when you don't want to go in too early or too late. You won't be sent in just right at the right time to get your children. These people feel vulnerable. They're codependent, so they don't want to fix it. And with this toilet paper and the cat looking like, did I do that? It ain't my fault. Did I do that? These people are self-destructing at a rapid rate. With the toilet paper, I'm really feeling like, you know how a lighthearted mom would be like, you just having fun. I'm really feeling like instead people are looking at them like you are a nuisance right now. Okay? Um, Nine of Swords. This is some heavy ass energy. A dark cloud is looming, serving as a warning of things to come. Okay. Depression, fear, anxiety, grief, sadness. No wonder your claws are out and you're clinging on for dear life. So they're clinging on to you for dear life. Because they experience depression, fear, anxiety, grief, sadness. You're overwhelmed with a sense of dread, and it may feel like you're barely hanging on. Just know that your perspectives might be skewed by mental exhaustion. So everything these people did to you is coming back to them tenfold. Things are tough, but they may not be as bad as you think. There is light at the end of the proverbial tunnel. Okay? These people don't see a way out of what they've done to you. They stole your children so they could steal your legacy. And what I'm seeing is the worse that these people feel, the worse that they target you. This is how sociopathic they are. Okay? Now, what's this one? Is that Ten of Swords? Damn. Ten of Swords. The worst seems to have happened, or at least you found yourself in a situation without a quick or easy remedy. Talk about stuck. Your claws are in deep, and there isn't a clear escape route. That has you feeling vulnerable, exposed. These people are getting exposed and feeling embarrassed. Rest assured, this is the lowest point. If you can just figure out a plan to get down from here, you can get through anything. So I feel all this energy I'm picking up was your past energy. Well, not all of it. Let me be more specific. The Seven of Swords was what was happening to you. Okay? The Eight of Swords used to be you. And what I'm picking up from looking at this beautiful cat just sitting in toilet paper, I feel like you used to really go above and beyond to make these people comfortable. And they made you look foolish because this cat here look foolish as hell. I feel feel like you learn to convert this rage into something that was that's going, get through these moments. And with this 10 of swords, I feel like for a while you felt hopeless of getting out of the situation because it seemed like it was one thing after another. But in reality, it was these people doing magic to keep this thing going because they wanted your destiny, okay? And then with the emperor, worn with the right attitude, even a cone of shame can be a crown. I feel you converted all the shame of they projected onto you into your beauty. The emperor holds all the cards with absolute authority. You're seeing a very authoritative position. After all, a comb only prevents cats from biting themselves. Everyone else is fair game. But power must be used responsibly, and the card reminds us to exercise serious self-control. Master yourself and destiny will follow. So I feel you're in a balanced energy. And with this Ten of Swords relating to you, I feel like you're learning to relax because you're able to take accountability of the actions that you have had in this particular situation. Um, you know, letting things slide, but also recognizing that had you not did some things, these people are gonna fuck with your boundaries anyway. Okay, so we're gonna get a couple of more messages, and then I'm about to I'm gonna go to rest. But this is if you prepare for court, you need to know what's going on, cause I feel like straight projection is about to take place. Um, or just not, if not projection, and you'll know where you stand. If you go to court too early, projection. Okay, if you go to court at the right time, um, it's gonna be a whole bunch of doppelganger. Okay, you go too late, it's gonna be viewed as I don't think it's neglect. I don't really think there's no too late for you. You gonna be with your kids. So this is why, if you're wondering, in the bottom of the deck energy is the emperor. You are in emperor status right now. And these people know it. They can't project onto you. So they're doppelganging. This is how you're and this is gonna help you prepare for court to get your children back, because you're gonna be able to understand, okay, I'm not gonna, like, when I went to court both times, I didn't know what was going on, and I hadn't really known how to heal at the time. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups. This is you, empath, even if you're male. This is the Knight of Cups. This is them, and this is the Sun. So you gave birth to a beautiful star seed born from a very immature individual and someone who's a royalty. So I feel like this person acted very superior to you with this crocheted owl in here standing out to me. This person, copied you and acted superior to you. However, with these things of tea, this person really fucked with your peace. This person, with the owl standing out here too, they abuse esoteric knowledge, so there's punishment for that. All right, we're gonna Knight of Cups shows up when there's a declaration to be made. The Knight of Cups invites you to look at your beliefs and goals to figure out if you're on the right path. So in this time, as you're preparing for court, you're being asked to really get one with your values. Upright. I'll symbolize wisdom. So take a good hard look into the wisdom that surrounds you. Maybe not too hard. I feel this person create a lot of distractions, so you could start overthinking. Nothing is less wise than getting one's head stuck in a flower pot. Through imagination and knowledge, you can find your own true path. Emotions reign. Let them. And don't be so quick to judge others while you're on this journey. The beautiful thing about this healing journey, as you prepare for court, you will meet a lot of people who have either overcome your situation or who are actively going through your situation or and are at different stages, and you're going to understand that the illusions that were created to make you think that this situation is just going to drag on and on and on was just simply that, an illusion. Queen of Cups, this is you, regal to the core. The queen demands your respect. She exemplifies love and kindness, but she's also intuitive about emotional security. The Queen of Cups may symbolize you or someone in your life. Roses bring love and blessings and positive influence abound. You are in your comfort zone, filled with comfort, love, and kindness. This time calls for compassion and a special emphasis on self care. So I feel like at the time, you and this person were both toxic when you created this baby, and you gave all these qualities to them, and they downplayed it. Okay, and I feel like you're learning how to pour into yourself and not, feel like you have to negotiate your self care. Okay, this is going to be very important because they're going to try to trigger something in you during court where whatever used to make you feel defensive, that's what they're going to try to trigger in you. All right, we have one more message after I, go through these cards. All right. And then the sun. The sun provides a backdrop to the cat on whom it rises and sets. So this says that had whether or not whatever role you played in it, this cat, no, the cat, but this child is going to do what the child came here to do. The cat lies on her back in a gesture of perfect optimism, sure that the universe will offer nothing but belly rubs today. Sunflowers represent a world fertile with the seeds of joy. This card evokes creativity, possibility, and power. No surprise that it's linked to Leo. Like the lion, you are a radiant creature with great hair. So not only are you blessed with the wisdom of this experience, you are going to be beautiful when court time comes. What I'm sensing is that when it comes time to get your children, these people are gonna come to court with a whole backdrop of this is what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it. It's like whoever it was that went above and beyond to team up against you, they are basically act right or I'm gonna fuck you up. Like it went from we just having brunch together to they over here willing to hurt each other to make sure everybody's stories match. You know what I'm saying? All right. One more message. But what I'm picking up, by the time you come to court, you're going to look completely different. And it's not because you just look different on the outside, like you picked up some nice clothes for court and got your hair did. It's going to be a whole, like, everything did. Nail done, hair done, everything did. Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Nail done, hair done, everything did. Okay? And what I'm picking up also is actively while you're swatting off this person's love spells, this person is unable to get out of a sticky, toxic situation. So this person is in a third party situation. So you can only imagine how interesting it's gonna be at court. There's your ex who has the partner who's been doing love spells on you is not able to get rid of a toxic, codependent partner. And just so you know, during the time this court case comes up, these people are physically going to be assaulting each other. So basically, remember I said whoever this person's connected to, they're bonded to each other. The person they're with did bind magic on them as well. You know, to take them doing when they was with someone else. It could have been you or someone else they met. This person who took your child met they match. However, they grew bored with each other when you grew bored with the person. And the one that did the binding magic to get your ex-person was like, I'm ready to get out of this situation. And they realized they couldn't get rid of it. So while your ex-person has and was doing spell work to get you, this person was trying to break free of that person, of your ex-person. It's how fucked up this is. So by the time you go to court, you're going to be looking like, you fancy, huh? Or you fancy, huh? Nail done, hair done, everything did. Nail done, hair done, everything did. Or you fancy, huh? You know, like I said, it ain't gonna just be the outside. It's gonna be everything, okay? We're gonna get one final message because I love these cards, but I'm understanding balance. What I'm learning about cat magic is you need balance. Balance in everything. Because if you just, you know, like, thank you. Thank you so very much for the messages. I'm so grateful. I have a lot of posters fall in my house all the time. Okay. All right. Oh, shit. This is a good spread. Okay, okay. All right. Please stay up till I fall asleep, baby. Please, baby. Please, baby. All right. Okay. Well, maybe I'm just going to put it lower. Because I don't want to keep. If this falls, no, baby. I'm about to do this right here. I'll be back. Yes, I know. Letting gas out. All right, perfect. All right. Okay, we back. So we got the hierarchy. We got the ace of cups. We got the lovers. We got the fools. And then we got the four of pentacles. Now, this is a good spread. This says what? Court about to be what? These people will go in there with this script. Like, this is the script. Stick to it. It's life or death. And whatever is going to happen magically in that court, whatever happened before to try to get your kids, this court case is going to make up for every fucking thing these people have done. And this is what these people are trying to not have to deal with. Okay? Let me look at the Hierophant. I'm about to show you this. I ain't never seen spread like this. Like I'm just getting up, but good vibrations. It's got your good vibrations. Like the energy's so good, I'm feeling led to do a picking card. You know? Anywho. The Hierophant. Slow down, I will find it, baby. This card represents conformity, both good and bad. The Hierophant, or High Priest, is associated with Odin, the one-eyed God of wisdom and prophecy, and his raven companions. The wise elder always follows the rules. Sometimes he even makes them. You making rules. That's what I'm picking the fuck up. You an emperor energy and you making rules. Okay? But what about the rules that are meant to be broken? The counter is meant to be jumped on. The upholstery meant to be clawed. Sometimes it's okay to turn a blind eye. I feel like you guys are going to be finding a nice balance with rule setting because I really feel like there was a time where you didn't know what boundaries were, so you had boundaries crossed. There was a time you learned boundaries and you may have went a bit overboard, okay? And now I feel like you about to find that sweet balance so that when you go to court, you're gonna be so well received. These people gonna be looking at you like, you couldn't have at least copied such and such better. Like I said, if you go to court too early, a lot of gaslighting and things like that. But you go to court at the right time, these people gonna be doppelganging you, and these people gonna be like, you couldn't have copied them better. What happened here? And the thing is, because they're missing bits and pieces. Okay, they're gonna be seen as sporadic, and when you do it, you do when you're yourself. You're gonna be seen as who you are. Okay. Not only am I picking up what's going to be happening in the courtroom, you're going to be creating new laws by sharing your truth. Because what you're going to say is going to be so balanced. These people are they're going to try to basically, how the court is going to start. They're going to be like, you know what? Here's what we experienced. This person was neglectful and such and such. They're gonna try to trigger you because they know they about to get caught up in some shit. And somehow a transformation is gonna happen deep within you during this moment where when it's time to speak, whatever you're gonna do is gonna transform the whole energy of the room. New laws are gonna come after you share your truth. Okay? We got the Ace of Cups. Okay, this is a good spread. Like, first I was like, that's a lot of cards, yo. There's a lot of beautiful cards that y'all need to hear. So that's why I'm about to do the thing up so y'all can. Somebody need to know this. And I got a feeling somebody like, you posting too many videos. My content is my content. Stay focused on your own. Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the very gift of life, with water representing how we are connected to everything around us, with the greatest abundance symbolizing that of the ocean. The ace always brings us the representative element in its purest form. So I'm sensing that this court case is going to happen around some time where something to do with the ocean. I don't know for some of you guys summertime, but whenever it is, you start being called to the ocean consistently, this is when this court case is gonna happen. And you're gonna be getting cleansed from going to the ocean so often. Your skin's gonna be renewed. You're gonna be seeing things from a new perspective, so that when these people go above and beyond to trigger you, you're gonna be so easy breezy. The judge gonna be watching you to see how you react or respond. And when they see a lack of reaction, they're going to know that these people starting to not really appear as they say. They're going to start to be able to pick on how someone might repeat a certain thing because they don't exactly know how to embody your personality on a deep level. So these people who are doppelganging you are literally going to be repeating stuff so they can, really appear a certain way. And when you speak, the judge is going to clearly be able to see sociopathic behavior taking place. Your bowl spilleth over. New beginnings take center stage. And while this can serve you just as well in your day to day life, its true calling is in matters of the heart. The water lilies in the background symbolize good things coming from dark growth. Think good thoughts, big love, healing, and spiritual growth. Okay? So, what I'm picking up from here with this water overflowing, you're it's just gonna be a really good time. When it's time to go to court, you may have some nervousness, but you're gonna just be like, you know what? I feel I've done the healing I needed to do to get to this place, and I'm at peace. That's why you're not going to be stressed out. Now, for the people that are going up against you, they're gonna be feeling heartbreak, lost sense of spirituality, emptiness, 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 because they chose not to grow. They chose not to learn. They chose not to look inward. They chose not to explore their own insecurities. They chose not to explore their self doubt. They chose to pay attention to other people. They chose to exploit other people's emotions. They chose to unnecessarily demand others. And so the calmer you stay in court, like, you know, because these people have not been given access to your energy, they're going to be seen in court looking over at you unnecessarily to see how you act and to take on certain things and what they would have put together after watching your social media. They're going to see that who you are in court is not the same as you are online. Okay? We have the lovers, baby. I feel like the lovers the bask in the sunshine of perfect harmony on the day undarkened by clouds. I'm not picking up on romantic energy. I just feel like when you with your children, you're gonna realize everything you dealt with these people has only strengthened the relationship with you and your children. Love, like sunshine, can scorch if you stand still too long. Burning love is exactly that, and embers require tending. Remember that this card is often associated with choices. Yes, no, stay, go. Are your ears burning or are your feet getting cold? So I also feel like you're gonna look back over all the time that has passed to, reunite with your children and realize how you have grown so deeply. And what's gonna be beautiful is that when you are reunited with your children, you're gonna notice how effortlessly things flow with that healing energy, the distance healing energy you did for your kids, as well as it's like you're gonna notice how you're able to just effortlessly take care of your children. That is beautiful. Turn right to the page, baby. The fool. Like a cat forced to wear accessories, we all feel foolish sometimes. I feel like in court, your humility is going to be well received. And the lack of humility is going to expose that they are doppelganging you. This card, first in the deck, reminds us that trailblazers needn't worry about the opinions of others. Cat-like curiosity is your guide. The sunny yellow background represents optimism about the venture ahead, and the white rose represents signifies trust. You're gonna be trusting yourself more when this comes, okay? Whether that will turn out to be misplaced remains to be unseen. You're not going to be second guessing yourself or overdoing something. You just gonna be like, you know what? I need to trust this process, and I'm gonna just do this and know this gonna work out the way it's supposed to for the good of all. I feel like you're gonna have released everything that told you there's a particular way how this thing is supposed to work out. Okay? Four of Pentacles. That which you see is coming into your possession. I can't make this up. Things are looking stable and secure. You're going to be appearing stable and secure in court. And it doesn't matter how you appear to the court, just it's going to be shown. You are clearly copying this individual. Your treats are here and all feels right with the word. Just remember to keep a paw firmly on what's yours. You earned it after all. I feel you may feel a sense of guilt, you know, like a small sense of guilt because your children are gonna be a bit different. Of course. Let's get a message from your children and we'll wrap it up. We're gonna get a message from your children, past, present, and future. But I feel like your children are gonna be different, and you're gonna realize how much they grown, and you might feel a little guilt because you're like you will feel like you missed out on a lot. But I'm also feeling like in the future though, you and your children are gonna be able to talk about all these changes that happen between you guys individually. So one day you're gonna be able to realize, you know what? It wasn't a bad thing that we spent time apart. You grew individually, I grew individually, and it has only brought us closer because we're able to have these full, authentic conversations. Okay? You're gonna have a very healthy relationship with your children in the future. All right? You listen to this message, this is right where you need to be. Let's get a message from your children past. Let's get a message from your children present. Let's get a message from your future. All right, baby. Overall energy. Oh, okay. Please look, spirit. I can't make this up. If this is what is this? This is the sword, three of swords. Overall energy. Okay. Sword. Smell like something burning. Could be next door. Okay, so it's three of swords. Overall energy is this card represents the intersection of our heart and our intellect. So there's no pussyfooting around this one. There's emotional pain on the horizon, a piercing of the heart. It hurts and there's nothing to do but feel the feelings. Make time to cry. Yeah, even. You can't heal until you get it all out. Remember, pain is sometimes necessary for growth. So what I'm picking up from this energy, the overall energy of this, the message of your children, they are learning that pain is a part of spiritual enlightenment. They're learning how to express their emotions. I'm feeling like, the generation of family that you came from didn't exactly express their emotions. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like not only are your children learning how to feel comfortable expressing their emotions, I feel like you and your children are breaking generational curses of being emotionally unstable. I feel like you and your children are gonna be some of the first healthy emotionally people coming from the families you coming from. So we got the death card as the past energy of your children. This way you can be able to understand where they're coming from when they speak about certain issues and things like that. Okay. Like the vacuum, this card makes a lot of foreboding noise, but doesn't actually pretend doom. The death card brings change, a cleansing of unhealthy attachments, surrender. So I feel like your children, had to face the fact that they had some unhealthy attachments at a very early age. Your children are highly mature for their ages, you know. Let the vacuum. Hide if you must. So I'm also picking up from in the past, your children had to learn that it was okay for them to react and respond the way that they did. I'm really picking up that your children learn not to let shame and guilt convince them that the way they reacted and responded to certain things was a weakness. It was just, in fact, a part of their spiritual journey. Transformation can be scary, but it's better to clean your problems up than brush them under the rug. So, what I'm also feeling is this change was so abrupt that in the beginning it scarred your children. You know how you see how this cat is just like, what in the world? But the son is here. I don't think your children really realized that everything was okay. I don't even think you realized that everything was okay. So a message for your children is that they realize that what happened was not the worst thing in the world. And they want you to not see what happened as such a terrible event. 1 1 1 1 1. So it was 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds. All right. Your children want you to realize that what happened is a blessing in disguise, and one day you will see it. Okay? Your children are super enlightened. Your children are amazing. Then with the sun, yeah, anyone who watches this reading, you're supposed to see these readings. The energy of these cards is so different. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Okay. So, presently, your children are at one with paradise and the universe. When I say paradise, your children are understanding, how the universe works greater than you. Your children are choosing to be radiant no matter what. And the message from your children in this present moment is to allow yourself to see yourself the way you've always wanted to see yourself. And they're asking you to implement this in your everyday life. Okay? Unapologetically. Your children are freaking amazing. I love this whole reading. I love this energy. This is beautiful. All right, now we got the two of swords. Future wise, your kids, let me read this. You may be baffled by a situation around you or biased in your view of it. The two of swords ask you to stretch, to broaden your horizon, and at least try to see things from an objective point of view. Perspective is key. Is it fear that's keeping you from seeing things clearly? So what I'm picking up from here with this two of swords is your kids are asking you to take chances and widen your perspective because that is what is going to wow the courtroom. That is what is going to show the courtroom who is who and who is not what they're making it seem like they are. Okay, your so yeah, I'm not picking up that it's gonna be uh like dire when it comes time for court, but your children are saying to prepare for the future, not just court with these people by literally, broadening your horizon. This, worldly perspective that you pick up is going to really show the court your authenticity on a deeper level. These people who are going up against you are having a lot of difficulty, so they're attracting a lot of restrictions. So they won't be able to sound as intergalactic or as well traveled as you are. In fact, you might have some travel. Let me see if you're gonna have a little bit of travel. And if you do, go for it. Your children are telling you, expand your mind. Because the time you guys are spending all away from each other right now, all serves a purpose. So the fact that I mentioned travel, I want you guys to know if you're gonna be traveling. Your kids are saying prepare for court by welcoming new experiences that, allow you to see the hidden aspects of yourself that were cut out of your Akashic record. That's very beautiful. You have some very lovely kids. King of Cups, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, and King of Cups. So spirits are telling me information about your travel plans, but what I'm getting is the father of your children, a masculine. This is also be a baby mama. If this is a baby mama, the person that they're with is driving them up the motherfucking wall. They are going motherfucking crazy. They are regretting getting into this partnership. With Four of Cups upright, love can be annoying. Their partner is annoying. Their partner has psychosis. These people are trying to protect themselves. They're becoming very reactionary. Okay? These people are missing out on a lot of opportunities, and now they're looking at you. If you are a baby father, with a toxic baby mama, this person is looking at you like, please take me back. I'll never treat you the same way. And their plan is to just sex you up with sex magic so you will not, understand what's going on, but the person they with ain't gonna let them go. Somebody trauma bonded themselves to them. So this is what they don't want you to know. They want to make it seem like, you guys both want me. No. Now, if you're a mother, and I didn't mean to say for the kings here, if you were baby daddy, I mean if you're the father. Forgive me, I didn't mean to sound like that, but Um, if you are the mother, I'm not biased like that. If you a king and you have a child with a low vibrational person, that's what you should know about. And the child is thinking about you a lot too. Okay? Um, a whole lot. And whoever the person that the baby mama is with, external messages, this person is eating this person out of house and home. This person don't know how they gonna have their next meal coming. So this is something you should know. Okay. Now, if you are a mother and you have a toxic baby daddy, this person is hoping that you will be in this position where you are feeling paranoid so you can show up to court and appear crazy. So up all the way up until court, they will just be doing magic so that you can appear fucking crazy and as if you didn't change one goddamn bit. Okay? Um this person wants you to be seen as if you are a danger to the child. Okay? So they're just simply reflecting to you what they're going through. Okay? And your child thinks about you a lot as well. All right? With Five of Cups. This person who is really trying to, really be a Annoyance is a source of intolerance in your life, is experiencing great sorrow due to your departure, and their spiritual practices aren't working. They feel like they've lost everything as you're gaining everything. They're confused. A lot of stuff is ending for them. They're coming up against disappointment after disappointment. And every time they want to take a chance to change things around, it's like it gets canceled. It's like they're getting afraid to have hope about anything. It's like, if they have plans to go to a birthday party and somebody's like, oh, never mind, we're not going to do that. We don't need to. But at first it started out as something where it was like, okay, I understand this. We just ain't doing it right now. But then it became where it was constant, where they were constantly getting left out of stuff. Okay. Um, a lot of people are distancing themselves from them. They're experiencing a lot of anguish. So the only time, like when you see these people in court, you may see people with them, but there's no harmony. Okay? These people who are coming up against the person that's leading the pack in court, these people are willing to turn their back on this person as soon as they see signs of it going downhill so they can scapegoat the person. But the reality is everybody's going down. Okay? Um, these people refuse to move on. You've already moved on. You're gonna be fully moved on when court comes, okay? Um, you're on the right track. And you're gonna have help and support. You ain't gonna be showing up to court alone. All right? Now, with Six of Cups, the very thing that you wanted, your child have happy memories, your child's gonna have it. You see how this kitten looks happy and just really full of curiosity? You're gonna be able to cook dinner for your children. You're gonna be able to cook dinner with your children. You're gonna be able to, put playing stuff on the calendar. You see how this calendar is here? You're gonna be able to basically alchemize any trauma that your children experience with these toxic people into something that they will remember that like your children gonna have a great childhood. No matter what age you get them back, you're gonna be able to alchemize it. If they have an empty bowl, you're gonna be able to like turn that into a game. Um, and maybe you might be going to court in May. 'Cause I didn't notice this May up here, but you might be going to court in May. It says May up here. Okay. You might be noticing beach time weather heating up in May. When it's hot is when you're going to court. All right. And there's in that picture on the of this calendar, it's May and it's at a beach in NYC. So the beaches in NYC are pretty lit. All right. And with this King of Cups here, oh, the dolphins. I just noticed the dolphins. Your children are going to have a deeper understanding of everything that they have went through with toxic people, and they're going to have great discernment to be able to be like, you know what, they're going to be great decision makers, but they're going to have a really good childhood. And this dolphin here says, whatever it is your kids went through, they're going to use it as fuel to make themselves happy. So without further ado, I'm going to cleanse my cards. And I hope that this serves you well if you caught this message. And healing energy, cleansing energy. Okay? Be patient. do what you need to do so everything can be set up for you for court, and keep it pushing. Okay? And we're gonna play I guess because I really like I like this song I'm about to play. Um y'all, I figured out I'm underrated. But the thing is, right when I'm on some other stuff, people will start copying my swag.